Hey guys, welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. This is the Gold Show, and I know it looks very different because I'm not Lloyd, if you didn't know already. Microphone's fine, don't worry. Sorry. But today I'm joined with Ronnie, Kian, and Ethan, the usual two suspects, and then a Chelsea and Spurs fan, who'd have thought.
Sat next to each other.
I know, this could get messy, but let's start with, and obviously I know I'm hosting the show, so this seems a bit biased. Chelsea beat Liverpool 3-1. Dominated them all game.
Is Cole Palmer back?
Yes.
I hope he is.
It was a penalty. Come on.
Bro,
But he scored.
But also the goal he almost scored was. I wish he'd scored that, not the penalty, so much more.
My hate for Liverpool has just got even worse. Like, I know they've won the league, but he can turn up at least.
I think it was. Obviously, I'm going to be biased. I think it was more a very dominant Chelsea performance than it was a complete Liverpool fall off. Everyone's saying that Liverpool changed half their team.
They did change their team.
They did change a lot. That
Endo was playing. Endo.
Yes, their midfield, I give you that.
Yeah, midfield's most
Salah
a lot of the team.
Gakpo started, 2 starters already. Trent started. I mean, Conzy started a lot of the season as well.
Has he?
He's not a starter. He's not a starter.
But Van Dijk started, and probably Simicast is better than Robertson and Alisson in goal. That's still the majority of the team are starters.
As soon as you take out 3 or 4 players in a Premier League winning team, though, it's a different team.
They're big characters as well.
City do that. You're not saying that they've changed.
Yes, but that's
They've got
different
about
though,
39
because their squad depth's on another level.
But I would say I'm still very happy as a Chelsea fan with the performance.
Especially beating the Premier League champions as well.
Yeah, actually you did do that this season.
We did. Yes, thank you.
But yeah, as a Forest fan, what are your thoughts on obviously us getting another win?
Thing is, you were the side that I wasn't really worried with, but now I am.
You're eating your words now.
Yeah, because you've hit form right at the perfect stage when we haven't. And this race for top 4 is just ridiculous. Obviously, we'll get onto that a bit later. But it's just annoying because I just thought Chelsea wouldn't do it. But now, how many you won on the spin now? Is it? You've won quite a few.
We've won 7 out of 8 at home.
And then you got another home game against Alphabet FC on Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah. Yes, well that's
and then you should win that. So, but that's a
we're 4-1 up already.
But then
we'll probably lose that.
I mean, you lost against Warsaw. So
yes, I'm saying we'll probably lose that.
My question is, do you think you'll get Champions League?
Yeah,
because we obviously haven't had you on Gold Show for quite a while.
No, I mean this is the first appearance in
it's
a long
nice to have
time.
a Chelsea opinion here. Do you think you'll do it?
Yeah,
easily.
Do you think we'll do it?
I think it's been whittled down now because I don't think Newcastle are in that.
They're probably by themselves.
Out of the conversation now.
They've got
as our City.
Hold on, you got to think Newcastle.
As our Arsenal.
If they lose,
they're close. They're close on points.
They're playing Arsenal and Chelsea.
Yeah, they've got Arsenal and
Chelsea. No, that's
Chelsea.
true. But that also puts it in their hands. And you also got to remember, if you're home to Newcastle, you're probably going to lose.
I think in the form we're in, we might do it.
Are you away or home?
No, it's away, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think you will.
It's St James's. It's a tough place to go.
They're not really playing for anything for the rest of the season other than
Champions League.
So
they are playing for something then.
I'm saying other than the Champions League.
Yeah, but that's quite a lot.
I'm saying they haven't got to worry about something else. That's what I'm saying.
No FA Cup.
Yeah, but Conference League is it's not.
No, but I'm not saying about us. I'm just saying Newcastle, the good thing for them is they only have to focus on the Champions League spots.
Yeah, they've had that all season though, essentially.
Yeah, true. I mean, they had decent run in the FA Cup-ish. They beat us, I think.
Yeah, they got knocked out by Brighton, didn't they?
Yeah.
In the round 16.
Now Palace are in the final. Who'd have thought?
We should have been there. Sorry.
You suck. You didn't play very well against City.
We did the second half.
We conceded within 2 minutes. From the start, lads?
It still should have been there. But no, I still don't think Chelsea do it.
We'll start with Ronnie. What's your predictions for top
Champions
5?
League?
Yeah.
Champions League. Should I do it in order?
Yeah.
So obviously Liverpool winning, and then I think
really
City are going to finish
City.
second now. I actually think City are going to finish second. No, but it's not even like that. They've got to play Liverpool now at Anfield.
Yeah.
They've played Newcastle, who are desperate for Champions League,
And
then they got Southampton.
But
that's only 3 points if they only win one of those.
It's prime Arsenal to lose to Southampton.
I don't think people talk about it enough. Obviously, I'm a Spurs fan, and I'm going to be slightly biased. But their point drop off is something that needs to be talked about.
Yeah.
Because they've had 84 points last season, I think. Or no, it's 89. It's 89 points. Season before that, 84 points. If they do what I said and they don't beat Liverpool, don't beat Newcastle, and just beat Southampton, they finish on 70 points.
I mean, they could still
70
not,
points in multiple seasons doesn't get you top 4.
They could still not get top 4.
Yeah.
Or top 5.
Well, that's not going to happen.
no.
Well, no, it could happen though.
And
No,
I think,
it
I
won't
think
now.
that changed after the weekend.
Yeah. After your result, I don't think it can happen.
You guys had to win
I think
against
we're- I
Palace.
think we're only 5 or 6 behind them though.
You can still
yeah,
do it,
but it's also
not.
Villa have to be.
No,
Villa
Villa don't have
to
to overtake them.
Villa have got
They're not?
United.
It's Forest, Newcastle,
Spurs.
City, the only ones that have
Oh,
to
yeah.
overtake.
And Chelsea.
And Chelsea, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they could still slip out, but it's not going to happen.
It
No,
won't,
no.
it won't. But they could slip 3rd or 4th.
What was
There's a
Yeah.
chance.
I think the way it was Newcastle. We have to beat Newcastle, and then we have to draw on the last game of the season, Kian.
Yeah.
That's how, and then everyone else wins their games, and Arsenal lose all their games. That's the only way that it works.
What was the rest of your prediction?
Shit, yeah, I don't
Oh,
give a shit. Sorry.
So City second.
City 2nd, Arsenal 3rd,
Yeah.
Newcastle 4th, and 5th, Chelsea.
I'm going exact. I'm literally that's exactly.
That's exactly mine one as
Yeah.
well.
Who's home in your last game when you play each other?
Forest.
Oh.
I know. It's a cup final.
And you've
So
got to
last-
think.
Last game
you've got to think,
Amsterdam's
right?
going to be brilliant.
Who are our next 2 games?
Oh my word.
Leicester at home, West Ham away.
Yeah, but I'm
I
not
think you lose to
doubting
West
that
Ham. I think you lose to West
Excuse
Ham.
me. Yeah, I'd take that as. I'd take that. As
Just
insult.
your form at the moment is shocking. Do you have most of your defence back by the West Ham game?
I mean, Murillo went. No, we had the whole back 4 back on Monday night.
Okay.
Murillo went off injured though, but
Okay.
he didn't go. It's one of them. He didn't go straight down the tunnel.
It was like a knock.
Yeah, so he went
Okay.
straight to the bench. So I imagine he's okay.
Fairs.
No, I think
We hope
wasn't the
so.
thing like he's going to be out?
Surely he would have gone down the tunnel if it was bad.
I think
You're
it might
grasping
be.
at straws here, mate.
I think he's going to be out.
I just think the fact that we've got Leicester and West Ham.
Yeah, you don't need to worry too much about Leicester.
Yeah.
It just would be such a funny thing for you guys to lose to them.
I can't see you
Matt,
losing to
Matt,
either of them.
yeah,
Matt
Matt-
editing
Matt will
this
come in
now.
it.
Yeah.
He's just going to be loving it, saying Leicester's going to win.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I
I do have a weird feeling about Leicester, though. I'm more confident for West Ham than
I think West Ham are
Leicester.
poor. Like
Yeah,
when they,
are really
when,
poor.
when they played Spurs, I know it was 1-1, but we had a rotated team and they played awful.
And especially
they
if
were
you,
terrible.
Especially if you can keep Bowen quiet.
I'm
then
worried
they've-
for them
then
next
they've got
season.
No outlook.
You see Paquetá
Next season.
crying after getting a yellow card because he was like, he's worried that it's going to jeopardise himself even more.
But-
Yeah, literally.
But obviously,
Or he put a bet on himself to not get a card.
Yeah, well, that's probably why then.
obviously in the top 4 race, Newcastle as well. 1-1 draw at Brighton, where
Big
three
result.
penalties given, and only one of them was actually.
I was watching the game. First one, I was like, Stonewall penalty. And then you can see the contact is outside, just outside the box.
Yeah.
Second one, so clearly a dive.
Oh yeah.
I remember watching it in real time. I'm like, that's so clearly
It's
a
a
dive.
red card worthy dive. in my
This is
opinion.
I
It's
hate,
awful.
this is my biggest pet peeve in football. Why do they not give cards for diving?
They
I
did
hate
give it, he did give it.
Yeah, but they don't do it enough. They don't do it
Yeah.
enough at all.
I was worried they weren't going to book him.
They
but-
need to start sending off players for diving.
He got hooked straight away after that. He literally got subbed off straight after that.
I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything that wrong with diving.
right.
I'm a big fan of dark arts in football.
You can tell he supports United.
Yeah.
What?
There's dark arts and then there's just blatant cheating.
Game's game.
Like, I don't mind if they try and put their leg in front of it so they get contact, because
Yeah.
getting the contact gives it a pen. If they just jump over the guy, no contact, that's a booking.
It was
at
Mika.
least minimum.
It was Mika Richards level diving. It was Mika Richards level diving. Matt, get the clip in here.
Referee's not going to give a penalty for that. It was a bit dramatic. And
It was bad. It was, and then like the fact that he was complaining to the ref made me
You
like
got to sell
more.
it. You got to sell it. You
I-
can't, you
yeah,
can't just
but
dive
like-
and be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, but
I
if
died,
he'd just
yeah.
gone to the ref and said, "Oh, I didn't get any contact," move on, he wouldn't have got the booking probably. And I don't know. It was just like there's dark arts and there's just being a prick.
Just Brighton, just hold on to a lead,
Yeah,
please. It's
they can't
like
hold on to a lead.
I mean,
They had chances though. They had so many good
like
chances.
that point for Newcastle could be huge. It could be absolutely huge, and
Yeah. I was gutted when that third penalty came along.
And then,
Also,
like-
the most blatant handball I've ever seen. He just literally moves his hand down from there to there, and it just strikes his hand from a free kick. I'm like, come on.
And then they added what, like 8 minutes of added
8
time
minutes,
or
yeah.
something.
The
and
other
it
time,
was-
the other time this season is.
Then I think,
I like the addition, but sometimes it's like, where have you got
but then
12?
in that
from?
8 minutes, Brighton had a chance to win it, and then Newcastle from that chance also had a chance to win it.
Didn't Diego Gomez miss like an open goal or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
I feel like every time I watch him, he misses an open goal.
Yeah,
He's
His debut, I thought, was really good.
he's an interesting player. Never heard of him before he
No.
joined.
Yeah,
Like half
Inter
of
Miami,
Brighton's
innit?
side, but
yeah. I mean, Brighton do just find gems, don't they?
yeah, but I just think this season, I can't believe they're so high in the table because it never feels like they actually win.
It's also surprising though because there's so many bad teams in the Premier League this season.
I don't
Yeah.
rate Brighton.
I think there's so
at
many.
all. I don't think Hertz is even a good manager.
Oh, I said.
I don't think he is. I think he's.
What if
To-
he gets them Europe? You think he's not a very good manager?
Yeah. That's
I-
that's
I'll
They
say
were- they're
that,
not-
but
they
there's
won't
going to be
be
like
stupid.
11 teams in Europe, so it won't be difficult to do that.
exactly.
True,
And
but
he is
still.
he is very inexperienced. Obviously, where was he? At
Was it
St.
fair Spurs
Pauli?
aren't getting Europe next season? So.
Never know. There is a world where it happens.
I hate the fact that I want United now to win it. It sucks. It sucks so much, but
No, you can want Bilbao to win it.
well, no, yeah,
Or
but
Bodo Glimt.
yeah, but I.
This is before the game.
This is before the game. Obviously, the game's happening on
Tomorrow.
Thursday. Tomorrow, yeah, and this is coming out on Saturday. So, you guys will know what the results were. We don't at this moment in time.
You could be
Please
watching.
just, like,
It's
what?
Spurs United final.
Do you know,
It's quality.
do you know what would be? But
This
what
will
I'd
be-
rather is both you guys bottle it. Not just one, both.
On-
Both bloody the same.
Both bottle would be
No way.
insane.
It should be a United Spurs final, and then it is. I think it's the peakiest thing in football, having like the two biggest teams in the bottom half of the table. I'm not saying they're the biggest teams in England. I'm saying like they're two. Big
No, they are.
teams.
Continue.
Two big teams in the bottom, like 16th and or 13th and 17th, whatever it is, and.
I think it just shows how big the Premier League is, though. Just
Yeah.
how clear it is.
But then let's say one of us win that. I know we spoke about it, but is it a better season than Arsenal?
Yes.
It is, 100%.
I have a strange opinion on this because I think if we do it, I think it is a better season than Arsenal. I think if United do it, there's a bit more of a debate because I think us winning the Europa League means a lot more to us than it does to you.
Yeah, but take out the meaning more.
But I think that is what people would think. Like, what does it mean to the club?
Yeah,
Like,
but
how
Arsenal
big of a
won
season
this.
is it?
I also think that everyone will also be in the boat where it's like, Arsenal's shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's because Arsenal won niche.
Yeah, but
and then-
they're still in the Champions League.
yeah, but they're not going to win it, are they?
Don't say that.
Yeah, I can't say
They're-
that.
they're-
because
okay,
that could be
okay.
over by tonight.
Arsenal
Also,
not
games
winning the
tonight
Champions
recording.
League. There we go. Like
If Ar-
straight
if Ar-
down that camera.
Yeah, if
you're not
Arsenal,
winning.
if Arsenal win the Champions League, it's not a better season.
I might just disappear for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, so
We'll
it's not. It's
we'll
not
just
a
have
bet-
no podcast for like a few weeks
Yeah.
till all the Arsenal fans.
Actually, should we just like not allow any Arsenal fans to be on shoot day?
yeah. Sorry, Rhys.
Lock the room.
like, yeah. So if Arsenal win the Champions League, it's
Don't
not a
say
better
it. Just
season.
don't say it.
That's-
Just don't say
I know.
it.
I know. I'm just pointing out.
I will say it because they're not winning. They're categorically not winning.
But if Arsenal don't win the Champions League, which they won't, it is a better season because it's silverware at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah. If Spurs
don't
or
know,
United
I-
win,
What have Arsenal done?
like
I'd prefer
if
the
you put
Europa
it-
League
if
over
you put it
Champions
this
League.
way, right? If you put down the facts, let's say United win it, right? United have got Champions League, same as Arsenal, but actually won a trophy this season, which is actually a European trophy. What have Arsenal
And
won?
Amarin's
Nothing.
first season. We're gonna have more budget.
Second forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
No
might
matter
become
the
third.
weather.
also,
Well, yeah, like we all predicted them to come third. So
like Arsenal went out the FA Cup early to United as well.
What can I say?
Um,
That's what we do.
Where did they get? Oh, they got to the semis of the Carabao, didn't they? And then bottled it to Newcastle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is a better season.
check out Jersey Bird for my bottle job kit of Arsenal.
I know it's a better season if Tottenham or United win it. So,
Yeah.
It's like battle of the quotes. It's like was it Apostologlu's of my second season?
If that comes off, by the way,
Yeah.
one of the
And
coldest
then like
quotes.
Amarim's like, I
And then
need
gets
more
sacked.
time.
Yeah.
Bang.
100%.
Do you think he gets sacked if he wins Europa?
we've had this debate and it's
It's
We'll have it
tough.
again.
It's very tough because as it stands, he will get sacked. But
I think he knows.
if
He
there's
knows
a
he's on
fan,
borrowed
if there's a
time.
fan shift on his opinion, I think Leave will do a full 180 and just go, we'll keep you
But
on.
there will be a fan shift if he wins a European trophy.
I know, but it depends how big it is.
It's your first
Do you know what I
trophy.
mean?
It's your first trophy
But
since.
technically-
No, but I'm saying if the fans just go completely switch on Postecoglou and go, we love you, we love you, we love you, never leave, ever, 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 then obviously
Well, I
Leave
think
will
that
just...
could happen.
It could, no, but I'm saying it could. But there is also a chance we win Europa League and we go, yay, you're gone.
That's
There's a chance that happens.
Well, it's like the Leeds manager.
Yeah,
He's-
Farke, yeah.
He's
Oh,
just,
no,
just
No,
like
they're
saying-
keeping him. They're
saying
keeping
he's-
Yeah, no, yeah, I was going to say
And
they've just
that's
come back
them
and said
sacked.
to keep.
Not sacked, relegated. That's them relegated.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Green Show this week. Not been to these last 3 weeks.
Well,
Not bad.
Yeah.
it's a...
Sorry, I'm
That's fine.
interrupting. Thank you, Birmingham City fans, for the views. just thought I'd point that out there.
We are talking about Premier League,
Yeah.
but we can also talk about who's going to come up to the Premier League
Yeah.
out of the 4 in the playoffs.
I'm hoping Bristol.
Please don't be Sheffield United.
I want Cov just for Chelsea.
I wouldn't
for
mind
Frank
Coventry.
Lampard.
Fair.
Oh,
Just-
that's fair enough.
just anyone but Sheffield United. I don't
Yeah.
care who it is.
Just want it to be different.
If I want
yeah,
anyone,
I'd be happy if any of them.
if I
except
want
Sheffield
any,
United.
it's Bristol. I want Bristol.
Yeah, because Bristol's
Oh,
new. Like,
Yeah,
So's Cov. Ish.
Yeah. Also, Sunderland's such a
I want
trek.
Sunderland.
Sunderland's
I
No,
want
but to be
Sunderland.
fair,
for
Sunderland
me.
are a Premier League team.
They're a
Yeah.
Premier League club.
Yeah.
Yeah, club. I wouldn't say
Club.
team.
They're a Premier League
Their
club.
team's not Premier League.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
The club
that's
is,
what I
yeah.
meant. That's what I meant. That's
Yeah.
what I meant.
I think it might be too soon for Sunderland.
It could be,
As in,
but
like, I think they would do
it-
better coming up next season.
Yeah.
yeah, but I
and
also
then
think
stay up.
that's the case for every team in the playoffs. Though it's too early for any of them.
I
I
wouldn't
think.
say it is for Leeds and Burnley.
No,
I'll
in
be
the
like,
playoffs.
Oh, the
yeah,
playoffs, yeah.
for
All the
Bristol,
teams
they're
in the
just
playoffs.
Yeah, Bristol, Coventry.
Bristol could beat
They're
Derby's
always
record.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Bristol-
one of them's got to come up.
Bristol will just be like Luton vibes. Just everyone loves them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Same with
but-
it. Same with Ipswich.
I think St
Yeah.
Coventry
Yeah.
as well if they came up.
I think Coventry could do well because it's a tough place to go.
I just think Cov's so
I think they
depressing.
could stay up if they come up.
I think
You think Cov would
Do you
stay
think,
up?
do you
They
think they'll
could.
spend enough to do that though?
I
It
mean,
all depends if they do. That's
That's
the
what
whole
I'm saying.
thing.
if they've still got the Jokres money.
If he goes
And
somewhere else
and
in the
he's
sell-on
got a
clause,
sell-on clause as
Yeah.
well.
Oh,
So
that
they're-
could be
Yeah.
big
they're-
for them.
but it'll be 60 mil. So whatever percentage of 60 mil it is,
I reckon
do that.
it's probably like 10, 20%.
so it's
sell-on
about 10,
clause.
15 mil.
Which is big for them.
yeah.
But also, the more money. I think the team that wins the playoffs get more money than like
Yeah.
second. Do.
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the-
yeah.
it's the
It's
most-
the most
It's the
expensive
most
game in football.
lucrative trophy to win in the world.
Yeah.
120
Hey,
million.
has,
or
any,
something
has,
like that.
has any of you seen your team win that?
No,
No, because
That
we're all
means-
not
I've not
shit.
seen- I've not seen my team in the championship, mate.
Southend though, and give it a few seasons, we'll be up there. We'll be up there.
Yeah, I'd get that in. Should we go on to the Forest games?
Yes.
Because obviously we played twice since last week.
And you've been diabolical
You've
every
been
time.
Brentford
Like, actually
was an
diabolical.
absolute shocker.
Yep.
That was probably one of the worst performances of the season. I mean, Milenkovic, he's been superb.
Just one team of the season.
Yeah, he's been superb all season.
You have the keeper, the right
Two
back,
centre-backs.
Milenkovic,
also the two
Aina,
centre-backs. And,
Murillo.
you've
Yeah.
done that.
And like Milenkovic, he's been brilliant this season. But that Brentford game, oh my god, he had a stinker. Just like Brentford, obviously they like the long ball over the top to Wissa because he's quick. Milenkovic let the ball bounce. Like, why would you do that? Just you're a 6'5" Serbian. Why aren't you getting your head on it? It's
Maybe it was just really high in the air. He didn't want to lose any more brain cells.
yeah. Brentford, we created absolutely nothing. Palace was all right. We weren't awful. We created some chances, but it's our decision making. It's just shocking.
I feel like Palace should have won that game. I feel like they should have.
Thing is, Alanga missed a sitter.
That's
Wood
true.
had a really good chance. Murillo's goal, I'm gonna say, was just luck. I don't know if any of you have seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I think
Deflection.
it's just
Yeah.
it's smart from him, but it's also luck because he just sticks a boot out.
Is that not sometimes
Classic striker
creating
finish.
your own luck?
Yeah.
Thing is, I think this like end of season form we've had is a mix of being found out, but also running out of steam.
You haven't changed your team much each game.
No, like
I think
got-
it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing they're not changing it
I mean,
Yeah, but with
because
how many
then they
games
have
there are
a
this
they have
season-
an 11.
But with how many games there are in a season,
They're not in
compared
Europe
to-
or in a competition really though.
They went
are they?
relatively far in FA. Well, they went to the semi-final
Yeah.
of the FA Cup. They went relatively far in the Carabao Cup, and they're a relatively new team still.
Yeah.
like I love Nuno, but his mentality of wanting to work with a tight, low numbered squad gets on my nerves.
Yeah, he doesn't really make changes that often either.
No.
Well, no, because
That's what we
our
said.
squad depth is not good enough.
No, I mean like making subs as well, like during the
Like,
game.
I don't want to go on my phone much.
Jota is not good enough.
Jota's awful. If I
They've got
go,
that report
if
Silva's
I
guy.
look
It
at,
might actually be Jota.
if
Yeah,
I look-
Jota Silva, yeah.
Yeah.
Dyer.
if I look at our bench from Monday night, right, our bench Monday night was Ramon Sousa,
Who
not
fucks that?
not
was who I
good
was
enough.
that was who I was thinking of.
He's not good enough. Yates, I don't mind. I like Yates.
Such a passion merchant.
Everyone
Marat-
has that though. The one, yeah.
Morato, he's okay, but not a starter. Carlos Miguel, goalkeeper, don't really matter. Toffolo, not love him, but he's not a top 5 team player. Willy Bolly is about 45 years old.
Still playing.
Danilo has been crap since his injury.
Yeah.
Jota Silva is awful. And Tyro Awoniyi, don't get me
Yeah,
started.
to be fair,
Do
that-
not get me started
That
on
bench
Tyro.
is not a top 5.
Oh, I'll tell it's a championship level bench. That's the
It's-
top.
Oh no, I
championship
think
side
it's
bench.
a
It's
low
like a
level
15th place
Yeah.
bench.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you're
I'm
not.
saying,
You're
well,
not gonna.
championship.
That has been your issue. Is you just burn out.
Yeah,
You're
but
so burnt out.
I understand why our bench quality isn't great because we didn't expect to be in this position at the start of the
Yeah.
season. But not adding in January was probably the worst thing we could have done.
I think you were. I think you thought. I have a feeling from the higher ups. They thought that they could keep up the form and then just really strengthen in the summer.
I also
Yeah.
feel like they thought they had the pull to bring in players at the time, but you're not guaranteed to be in Europe
Like
yet.
we got linked to Cunha in January. We got linked to. We tried
That's
for
a
Wissa.
shame he's coming United.
We tried for Wissa as well, and like if we got Wissa in, I think we would have not been in the position we are now.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah, because you
signing-
wouldn't have to be playing Taiwo.
Yeah, like I know signings in January are difficult. I understand that, but you've got to add to your squad. Like I said, Nuno's mentality of wanting to work with a small squad just doesn't fit with me.
I don't
Would you
think
ta-
he
would you
wants
take
to.
Jay
I'm sure he
Stansfield?
doesn't want to.
No, he's always done it. He's done it at Wolves. Tottenham, I don't really know.
Tottenham don't
Did
need
he
to talk
even
about
sign
it.
anyone at Tottenham?
Uh,
Or was it that
Tell,
summer?
Osbert.
Was it
No,
no,
Nuno.
Oh,
Was it that year you didn't sign
No, he
him?
signed a good. He had a couple signings that year.
But was that him or was that the club?
Well, it was probably the club. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Romero might have signed that year.
maybe then.
There was a big player that signed under Nuno.
Obviously, we've all talked about our club so far.
yeah. Hang on. Would you take?
sorry,
We're going back to
sorry.
Forest. We're going back to Forest. 'Cause I don't want to talk about United. Would you take Jay Stansfield at Forest?
Absolutely not.
You wouldn't take Jay Stansfield at Forest.
Absolutely not.
Quick question as well.
Sam.
Who's getting Europe? Crystal Palace, Fulham, Brighton, Brentford, Bournemouth.
How many of them can get it?
I think all of them.
No, like
I'm pretty sure.
No, as in how many positions?
So Palace are in 12th, and they're
Oh no, they can all get it. Because
Yeah.
if Chelsea's,
how many,
Spurs, United,
how many
or,
spots
and
are
Arsenal.
available? That's the thing.
No, that's what I'm asking.
No,
I
so
think
it's-
all
it-
of them can get it.
I'm pretty sure it shifts down.
It'll move down one.
I think if Arsenal don't win Champions League, though, it will change to like only 8 or 9 teams.
I think it's
Palace
nine.
are a far cry out. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
but
and
they
they've
are
got-
in it still.
And
Technically.
but they've got an FA Cup final to think about, so I don't.
Yeah,
think
so I think if
Palace-
they win it, if they win the FA Cup, they can be in Europe.
yeah, they'll be in Europe if they win the FA Cup.
And then it's between Bournemouth and Fulham is 2 points. 8th to 11th.
Oh, have you heard about Marco Silva, by the way?
No.
Apparently he's agreed to be a manager in Saudi or something.
Has he?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, that's
I
a-
don't know how true it is.
That's
but-
Sauce.
I'll show you after.
Because he's heavily rumored for Spurs, and I don't want him.
Yeah, I don't think Fulham will do it. I think Brentford, form-wise, will be the team that you would put your money on.
I'm saying Fulham.
I think
I'm just gonna-
Brentford.
I'm just
think
going to completely
Brentford.
counter out your point and say I'm saying Fulham.
I think they've. No one's talked about how many goals Burmo and Vissa have had this season.
I say only 2 of them's not making it.
Hmm.
Just so you know.
I think Brentford and Bournemouth then. I think, and
I
also
think
Bournemouth.
Brighton.
No, Brighton are crap.
No, I think
I was also
Brentford.
Brighton aren't going to make it.
Oh,
I think
Could
Brentford
you
are
could you
really
imagine?
solid.
Could you? I don't know if you've all been to Brighton, but could you imagine like all the European fans going into
Falmer Station.
going into Falmer
Oh,
Station?
yeah, that's
That'd be mental.
But have you with Brentford? They've got 3 players on double figures for goals.
Vissa
Don't
and
think-
Burmo, 18 goals
and then
each.
and then Shard
That's
is on
crazy.
10 or 11, something like that.
They've done so much better without
I don't-
Tony.
I don't think in England anyway, in Premier League, there's not a team that has 3 players with 10 plus goals.
It's not a common occurrence, is it?
No, I don't even know if there's anyone in Europe. There must be someone in Europe that does.
I think Madrid probably do. I think it'll
I think
be
Barca do as well. Yamal,
Barca will, yeah. But no,
Rafinha,
I don't think
Lewandowski.
Yamal has. I don't think
So-
Yamal has.
Brentford could still lose in Burmo and Worcester, so it's so important if they get Europe this year,
Yeah.
because you could see them both maybe staying.
The fact that Mbeumo is still not 25 is fucking wild.
That's mad.
How old
He's
is
gonna
How old
move,
is
though.
he?
He's got to
I
move
think
this
he's
season.
24.
He's 24.
Yeah.
I feel like he was
But fact check.
23 or
How many-
24.
how old
for
is
ages.
he?
Christ.
He was.
I thought he was like 27. I thought he was like old. I mean, look at the trim.
Thing is, a lot of people
25 now, sorry.
people say Burmo is a standout. If you offered me them both on a play, you could only take one. I'd have Worcester.
No, Mbeumo.
No,
Worcester, man.
Mbeumo brings
done it for longer.
more. He also brings more. Like,
Yeah, but Worcester's
set pieces.
versatility.
I just feel like
as well.
Whistler's a little bit of a
versatility.
donkey.
He's got 18 goals, mate. He's not a
Yeah,
donkey.
good donkey.
Also, shout out to Damsgaard as well. 'cause
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
He has got a dodgy trim as well.
Unbelievable.
He's got some dodgy.
I
He's got
predict-
dodgy Barnet.
I predicted Brentford to finish 17th.
And also
That's
Henry.
almost Henry level.
Yeah, Henry
Yeah.
predicted
Almost Henry level.
Forest.
Yeah, but in fairness, they'd lost Tony.
Oh, yeah.
There was still rumours of Mbeumo going at the time. So, in fairness, it wasn't. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'll show you my Premier League predictions at some point because they are awful.
All right, so shall we get into the FPL scores this week?
Yeah.
We didn't have to talk about United. Bash.
Oh, because you don't matter on the goal show.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Ethan, you also stink.
Oh, by
What,
the
FPL?
way,
Yeah.
I don't. Ronnie's not in the league, so I don't know his FPL score.
What's your FPL score?
41.
Fuck, he beat me by 1 point. Ethan got 32 points. Liam got 36 points, as did Jamie. He's been sneaking up the table a little bit.
He's not last now or something.
Me on 40 points, Ronnie on 41, Rhys on 42, Kian on 44. Cal got 45. Shut the fuck up. Dag also got 45. Top four was Ubaid on 47, Matt on 49, Lloyd in 62, and the man with zero ball knowledge, Henry, on 66. So
Christ.
How has that happened?
I don't know, mate. It actually means that. Is this which Liam is this? Is this Liam Helen? Liam Helen's behind Jamie.
Yeah, he joined the league like a few weeks ago.
Okay.
He was
Still?
bottom, but
Yeah, it's by 140 points as well.
No, Liam's behind him by 400 points.
Well, I'm looking at the wrong Jamie, that's why.
are we
So-
going through our teams then?
Yeah, we'll go through the teams.
So Ethan, do you want to go first as you got lowest?
Yep, sound. So, Sells got me 1, Livermento got me 2, Guardiola got me 8, Nori got me 2, Salah got me 2, Murphy got me 1, Barnes, who was my captain, got me 4, Sarr got me 2, Evan Ilson got me 6, Mateta got 2, Marmouche got me 2, everyone on my bench got 2, so fuming, but I also took like a -8 for transfers.
That was a bit silly.
You
Yeah.
silly sausage.
No, but I had to set myself up for next week because
Is it me next? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Pickford on 2, which basically my entire backline got 2. So Pickford, Robinson, Milenkovic, Livermento all got 2. Iwobi got 2. Palmer got 10. Thank God. Salah got 4. Rogers 3. Isak 9. Wood 2. Watkins 2. And yeah, that's about it.
It's running it.
Yeah, 41 points, and I've not changed my team for months. It was before Amadiala
Still
got
beat
an
these two.
injury.
Still it is.
It's like literally December or something. Raya in goal got 1 point, 8 Nori 2, Saliba 1, Alexander Arnold and Mikolenko both got 0 points. Ahmed got 6 points. Palmer was my captain, he got 20 points.
Oh, that's big.
Kulisev's got 2 points, and Burma got 5, Salah 2, Wood 2.
My
That
team.
Palmer captain saved your ass.
It did.
I actually took Palmer out eventually, and then he goes and scores.
yeah, I triple captained him. I triple captained the week that you did.
Against Leicester.
Yep, and just
So I got
That was when he started to be shit.
I got 44. So Sells got me 1, Vardy got me 8, Livermento 2, Tarek Mitchell got me 5, Aitnuri got me 2, Alanga got me 2, Salah got me 4 because he was my captain, Rogers 3, Jacob Murphy got me 1, Isak got me 9, and Visser got me 7. So solid week for the person at the top
Yep.
out of all of us.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kian is at the top out of the podcast boys.
Yeah.
But you're only in 10th.
I know. Yeah, top 10 we'll take it. It's
Yeah.
near Europe.
I'm 38th. The fact that I'm 1, 2, 3, I'm 4th out of the podcast people, and I'm in
Yeah, it's not bad.
38th. That's shocking. Oh dear.
But now I think we go on to my favourite part of the show. Personally, I love this part.
Yeah, but you didn't do that well.
What predictions? No, I
Yeah,
did
you got
not.
4 points.
You got 3,
Yeah, but I got a score out right.
And Lloyd got 8 points.
and Matt got 1.
Sound.
And that puts Lloyd ahead of Kian on
Yeah.
the prediction standings on 46 points. Kian on 45 points. Matt on 37. Ubaid / Rhys / Ethan / Lenny / Ronnie on 34.
I personally think you're the one who's hindered the team the most.
Really?
Yeah, mate,
Nah.
you had some outrageous predictions at times. You said Newcastle to beat Brighton 4-0 last week.
And what's the score?
1-1.
1-1.
Close enough.
You said Villa would lose at home to Fulham. So I'm just saying.
I'm first I changed that last minute as well.
Oof. Anyway, should we get on to the games to
I'll
predict?
let you lead that.
All right, so first game, boys.
Wait, who's doing what? Who's doing who? But am I do, so I'm
So
doing
you're
Lloyd's.
doing Lloyd's, you're doing Matt's,
Matt's.
and you're the group one.
Yeah.
First game, Bournemouth against Aston Villa.
That's a tough game, especially when Bournemouth are home. They're
Yeah.
so good against the bigger teams.
I think I'm going to say 1-1.
I was going to go similar.
I'm going to 2-1
I'm going to
to
2-all.
Villa.
I'm going to 2-all.
1-0 Villa.
1-0 Villa.
I reckon they just scrape it.
Yeah, that's one thing. 2-1.
Probably the biggest game of the week now, Newcastle against Chelsea.
2-0 Chelsea.
Oh,
2-0 Newcastle.
I'm going to
I only
say
said it because you said 2-0 Chelsea.
Yeah. Also, Lloyd would never predict that. But
I'm going to say 2-1 Newcastle.
I'm going to
Sorry,
go
Tom.
1-1.
I can see a draw happening really easily.
Yeah,
It is
really
it's tough to
easily.
predict.
So
I
I'm
just-
safe.
if we play like we did against Liverpool, I think we beat them.
I just think it's the fact Newcastle at home.
Yeah.
Like St James Park, tough place.
Our away form is shit.
Man United against West Ham.
West Ham 2-0.
No, behave.
No, I'm being deadly serious.
Behave.
I'm being
Lloyd's
deadly
going to be
serious.
fuming. 3-0 United.
I'm going to go 3-0 United as well.
Oh, well, no, you said that. I've got to be
United.
different. I'm going 4.
They're going to be resting themselves for fucking Europe.
Good
mate.
point.
No,
4-0 United.
3-0 United.
Jesus
2-1
Christ.
United.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't concede.
Oh, yeah.
Harry Maguire's
You definitely
unbelievable.
concede.
Gareth Bowen always gets a consolation. Just in general.
Next one, Forest against Leicester.
1-0 Leicester.
Oh, you're...
1-0 Leicester.
1-0 Forest.
I'm going to say 3-1 Forest.
I was
Anthony
saying it's gonna be
Elanga
similar.
hat-trick.
3-1 Forest.
I think you scrape past them up, personally.
3 points to 3 points, mate. Spurs against Crystal Palace.
Palace 1-0.
Are we home?
Yeah.
1-0.
This could be a really rotated team as well.
Yeah.
But Palace could rotate as well because of the FA Cup
Oh, yeah. When's that?
next week.
Yeah. But they also, if they win, they are still in the chance for Europe.
I'm gonna
Actually, no, I think they just won FA Cup.
I'm going to say 2-1 Palace.
2-1 Spurs, just to be different.
What did you say?
I said 1-0 Palace.
Did you?
1-0.
1-0. And finally, Liverpool against Arsenal.
3-0. No, I'm kidding. No. This is at Anfield as well.
Yeah, it's
Did
at
they lift
Anfield.
the trophy this?
No,
It's
it'll be the
another one that
final
could be a-
day.
They've got one more home
Home
game.
game. they
Arsenal
won.
play a rotated squad because of PSG, potentially.
I'm going to say...
It
It's
depends
on
if they
Saturday.
beat PSG.
Well, either way, because they're playing their best team against PSG.
Yeah.
And they don't know if they're going to be too tired to play Liverpool.
I'm going to say 2-0 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool.
3. 3-0 Liverpool.
2-0.
2-0. So no Arsenal win. So
No,
worse.
definitely not an Arsenal win. I want them to come.
Yeah,
It's at Anfield as well.
Yeah, it's Anfield.
Yeah.
No, I think that wraps everything
Oh,
up.
wait,
doesn't it?
do we reckon Trent plays very quickly?
Yes.
Yeah.
I reckon. Well,
He
all
gets
the Liverpool
booed
Do you
every
fans-
time
reckon,
he gets
do you reckon
booed.
he gets booed? That's an interesting question.
Thing
Trent
is,
get booed.
Liverpool fans are
Surely we
just...
can move this back into the.
I think if you boo him, that is...
I'm sorry, the
That
way
is so
the,
poor
the
for the
way
fan
they've
base.
treated him is awful.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
You'll never,
abysmal.
If
you'll
they-
never walk alone. Well, he definitely is.
It sums
That's actually... Yeah, that's so
sums
true.
up their fan base. Sums up their fan base. Worst fan base in the whole world. Just can't
No,
stand.
Worse than Birmingham?
No, there's two over there that are much worse.
No,
Yeah.
in terms
Arsenal's
of
worse as a fan.
well, no,
base.
Arsenal's just cringy. Liverpool fans are just they're just a different breed.
I
I'd
have
say
got
Arsenal
worse
fans worse.
chance for Liverpool than I do Arsenal. So that might be why.
No, I can't. I
I
don't
can't
like
repeat
Liverpool.
them on camera, but
No. I just can't stand Liverpool.
But that's it from us on the Gold Show. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Check out all of our other shows, all linked down below. Check out the charity match coming up on the 13th of July. Make sure you get your tickets now before they sell out. And we'll see you guys. Well, I won't see you guys next week on the Gold Show, but these guys will. Cheers, guys.